Provide basic training in the Microsoft project scheduling software package. We shall have some bit of time to study and to use Microsoft project software. The learning outcomes. By the end of this course, you should be able to demonstrate a systematic understanding of a range of project management techniques of an ICT project. Skills, you'll be able to acquire those skills. Be able to organize and resource ICT project estimating the resource requirements and allocating tasks with regards to risk and available human and technical resources. A project estimation, we shall be able to cover that. To estimate resources, to estimate project duration, to estimate, also identify tasks and on a project, also, and the risks undertaken on a project and how you can manage those risks. Be able to analyze, plan, and manage a typical ICT project using scheduling, monitoring, and controlling tools and techniques, and systematically evaluate and appraise the project outcomes and process. So there is a lot we shall have to cover, and it's important that we are able to cover all that. This day I will always be there without missing, both online and physically, unless otherwise communicated. The link will always be the one I have sent to you. Don't ask for another link. Inform all other members, relatives, in-laws, and friends, and whom it may concern. That will remain the link. Do not share. You will be able to discriminate between and systematically evaluate techniques of team building and management, and discuss which are likely to improve the success of an ICT project. Team building, team management. You know, managing a team requires some bit of knowledge, some knowledge, techniques. Be able to explain the scope of project management, compare and contrast project staff motivation techniques, shall look at motivation techniques, critically apply project tools to control and manage projects, understand and analyze risks. That will be covered. Effectively contribute to and lead teams. It should be, by the end of this, you should be able to effectively contribute to and lead teams. Develop analytical and problem-solving technical skills. As a leader, you are a problem solver. You should have devised means to solve any problems that may be encountered during the project. Be able to utilize the existing resources to smoothly run the project. You'll be able to demonstrate the ability to apply project management skills, demonstrate leadership skills, develop knowledge and application of project management software, and develop communication and presentation skills. All these are key on our qualities. We shall look at qualities of a leader. What are the qualities of a leader? So we shall have the following topics. have the following topics, and I've also provided links to those topics. Just read through them briefly. There will be an introduction to project management. And under introduction, reading and online sites are shown. Those sites you can access them and read more. So for discussion, some of these questions you'll have to get answers to them. Explain how the introduction of formal project management led to the following. Formal project management. Initially, projects used to be managed by people who did not go through formal training of project management. So this it did not produce good results. So project management formal training was introduced and led to the following: better control of financial and physical human resources, improved customer relations, shorter development times, lower costs, higher quality. So the question is, how did the formal project management lead to the following? Project management framework. And here you look at, you'll be able to describe the factors considered in determining success or failure of a project. The measure, what does the measure of success of a project depend on? You'll be able to tell. Then projects definition and scoping. This is scope management. Shall cover that and be able to describe the four major activities involved in scope management. Project scheduling. The links to help you access more information on the project scheduling will be, those links can be used. Because a project has got very many activities to be accomplished. So, and it comprises of multiple tasks, and the completion of these multiple tasks result into the completion of the entire project. But then these multiple tasks have to be performed in an organized way. They have to be arranged one after the other in a proper order, in a chronological order. So that means scheduling, you fix or you perform a task at its appropriate time during the project. Assuming you are constructing a building, can you begin by painting it before you raise the walls? So when you are scheduling the project, should be, the sub-tasks should be performed in a certain order. So we shall look at the precedence, task dependencies, order of precedence of tasks or activities. You cannot roof a building you have not raised. Have you ever seen a building where they start by roofing? No, unless you're a wizard or imaginary situation. Or maybe it happens in a dream. We shall look at project estimation and budgeting. What techniques can you employ in order to guarantee reliable estimates? We carry out many estimates in life. There's a lot of work we do which rely on estimation. Example, budget is an estimate. It cannot be very accurate. Is there anybody who can explain why a budget can never be accurate? Explain why a budget is an estimate and cannot be considered accurate. Raise up your hand. I hope you know where the icon for the hand is. All right. Mutuga. Mutuga, yes, go ahead and unmute and talk. Mutuga, you have muted your microphone. You could be talking. You unmute. You unmute and talk.
Yes, sir. I don't. I'm following you, just.
You are following me, just. Okay. Kato, proceed. Kato, you unmute and talk.
Yes, sir. So a budget is considered an estimate because it is based on maybe assumptions and forecasts that may not be accurate.
I want you to be more clearer than that.
Okay. For example, let me say, for example, like in a budget, like because with a budget you're uncertain about the future, so that means basically like when the budgets are set, they consider factors like uncertainty of the future, they consider factors like human error, changes in the business environment, maybe even changes in organization operations. That's why most times it is basically based on assumptions or forecasts. That is my view.
Okay, that's your view. Thank you. Another one. Why do we consider a budget as an estimate? Why do we consider it as an estimate and not accurate? Can a budget be accurate? Can a budget ever be accurate? We have Luchams wanted, I think, to give to us, to make some contribution. Yeah, a budget cannot be very accurate. No. Because as Kato has said, it is some, it can, For now, for example, when we are budgeting, we are really costing the project. In budgeting, we are costing the project. Anyway, we can also budget, costing. The current costs may not be the future costs of items which we have included in the budget. That's why we call it estimated budget. Then the actual budget, there are always two terminologies here: estimated budget and then the actual budget. The estimated is the one which we budgeted at the beginning before us starting the project. It is a speculation. It is a projection that the following items will cost this summer. But the actual costs at which we bought certain items. And remember, prices change, so you cannot consider it accurate. We also we budget, we estimate the duration of the project. The project, how long is it likely to take? If it is 2 years, are you sure it will take exactly 2 years? The project duration might take less time than planned before or more time, which we call time overrun. So each task, we estimate how long each task will take to be accomplished. So all these are estimates. We shall look at the project control and monitoring, be able to describe the consequences that may arise for failure to closely monitor a project. Some people manage activities without supervising them, and you wonder what kind of management style is that one. You manage a project, but you don't supervise. Failure to closely monitor a project has got its serious consequences. So we shall look at how to manage, to control and monitor. Team building and leadership. You work as a team on a project. You work as a team. It is very important that a project manager is aware of how to work as a team, how to build teams, promote team spirit. Strategies should be in place. How to grow teams. So all this, we shall look at also project quality and the total quality management. Project quality and total quality management. Quality is a process. Quality is a process and not a product. Discuss. Quality management. Projects are the outcome of a project, the output, the deliverables of a project must be of quality. They must be of quality. I mean, you work on a project to produce a product. What kind of product will you produce? The product you produce should be of good quality. And that's why we need to know what is involved in quality management. What is the role of you as a manager in ensuring or enforcing the quality? Because quality is not just a product, it is a process. It means that the process which will produce quality should be quality itself. The process should be quality itself. It is a quality process that can produce a quality product. Write it down, write this down, from wherever you are. It is a quality process that can produce a quality product. Write it down. You cannot have a quality product using a process that is very disorganized. A substandard process. Substandard work results into substandard products. And every part of a process contributes heavily to the quality process, to the quality product. Tell me, if you are constructing a building, multi-billion building, and only one brick is misallocated, misplaced. Assuming one brick is misplaced, just that one brick can result into a bend in the building. And one bend in the building can result into the whole building collapsing. Is there any of you who agrees with me? Say, Sakabeyo, Abdallah, do you agree with me? Sakabeyo, Abdallah, do you agree with me?
Yes, sir, I do agree with you.
What do you agree with me?
The process of one brick getting bent and the whole building can collapse, because that one brick can actually lead to destruction of the whole house, since that is only that one brick that has caused the whole thing to collapse.
Because once there is a bend in a building, it means that the building is not stable equilibrium. It means that when it is not stable equilibrium, it means that the forces in this building are not in a balance. And if the forces in this building are not in a balance, then the resultant force can cause a motion. I will not take you into that physics or mechanical engineering. or some of you have got backgrounds where you hated the physics a lot. Okay, so we shall look at project risk management. Yes, Umar has admitted that the physics and mathematics was not friendly to some of you. So we shall look at project risk management and the contingency planning. Every project involves risks. We can't do without risks. In everything, in almost everything we do, there are some risks we take. But we have to be organized. Fear of risks cannot help us because you can't dodge. And every activity you undertake involves some risks. Risks are part of life. Failure at risk can result into your failure in life. But what do we have to do about risks? We have to be organized. We have to be prepared. We have to plan for them. Okay? We have to plan for them. Be ready. We should be prepared to intervene. Preventive measures are in place. You can prevent the risk from occurring. There are those risks you may not prevent if they have occurred. You know what to do, so long as you are aware of some of these risks. I tell people that the moment you sit in a car, you switch on the engine, you are in trouble. You are sitting on fire. That fire, there is fire burning in this car. You are sitting on petrol. When it catches a fire, woman, you are gone. So which risk is what is not a risk? Can you give me examples of situations which are where there is no risk at all? Alexandra Bozik. Some of you might have to unmute your video and I see you. Yes, Alexandra Bozik. Can you tell us in a situation that is has no any risk at all?
A situation. All situations have risk. Yes.
Everything we do has some risks of some sort.
Yes, everything we do has a risk.
So Sandra says everything we do comprises of some sort of risk in them. We cannot dodge risks. However, for us, during project management, all what we need to do is to record the risk, come up with a list of risks which are likely to occur, which can be expected to happen. Example, when you are planting you a farmer, Agwe Robert, which crop do you plant in your home area? Which one do you grow most?
Maize. Maize. Yeah, I grow maize.
Pardon?
I say I grow
What
maize.
do you grow most?
Maize.
Maize. Which region is that one?
Yes, maize.
Which
This
region
in South
is
Sudan
that
in
one
Eastern
where you grow?
Equatoria. South Sudan.
Pardon?
This South Sudan. South Sudan.
South
South
Sudan.
Sudan, Eastern Equatoria State. In South Sudan.
Okay.
Yes.
So are there any risks you take when you are growing maize?
Yes, there are a lot of risk, especially
Like
the risk of climatic condition. Sometimes it may not rain a certain amount and all the crop will be burned off, scorching due to strong sun heat. Yeah, there's a lot of risk.
unpredictable
Sometimes even
weather
pests can destroy
condition.
our crops.
Pests.
Yeah, exactly, yes. yeah.
You are right.
Yeah, a lot actually.
Pests can infect the whole plantation and it goes zero. Any rain may disappear prematurely before the crops are ready. It's very terrible. So here what we do when we are managing the project, you put in place contingency plans. What do you do if this has occurred? What do you do if this is likely to? How do you prevent this from occurring? We shall look at all that. We shall also look, obviously we shall be doing some assignments as usual. Cut, there will be cut 1, there will be cut 2. Cut 1 is always week, is it 8, 9? Again, Maximilian. What are the weeks for cuts? Remind the members. In week 8, we do cut 1, and in week 12, sometimes the cut 1 is done in. Yes, Kato.
The weeks for the cuts was changed. It is cut 1 is week 9, then week 12 is cut 2.
But that's fine. Let us be attentive, observant. There will always be an announcement, so don't worry. If it is not week 8, it will be 9. And I think the registrar always communicates in writing. Ensure that the fees payments are done in a time, because you know you are moving, your days are getting numbered. You are now in the 3rd year. You should your studies should not be interrupted in any way. So we shall also look at human resource management. I already talked about that a bit. How to manage people. You will not be a leader of animals. They are the it's people you'll be working with on projects. It's people you'll be managing. You have to manage people wisely. If you manage them carelessly, irresponsibly, there are consequences of that. There are consequences of that. Because it is people who contribute to the failure or success of a project. So human resource, describe possible procedure techniques that you can use to can employ in order to get the best staff on the project. It's just a question. Someone wants to join this call. Hey, someone wants to join the call. Sorry. Where is he? Let him call. Tell him to call, but he's late also. Mm. We shall look at also staffing requirements in terms of skills and scheduling profile. So, staffing requirements, yes, we know deploying the human resource has to be done in an organized way. The procedure for recruitment and the quality of staff you deploy on the project matter a lot. They matter a lot. Competences. How do you recruit new people on a project? Is it technical know-how, or is it about selecting your relatives in laws to boast how you are powerful in law? So we need to be guided. Then motivation techniques, there should be, how do we, motivation techniques to ensure staff retention. Staff need to be happy on the job. They need to be happy on the job. So we need to know how do we ensure that staff are happy on the job. So we employ motivation techniques. We have to have strategies. We need to have strategies to employ in order to raise staff morale on a project you are managing. Don't demoralize staff. We shall look at how to motivate them and how to demoralize them. And what are the consequences of demoralized staff? You know them. So we shall be, in short, begin reading. I've given you the material, I've given you the slides, you can see, the sites. You can be reading about these topics. The assessments will be conducted as usual. And the grading system, you know, it's not new. Attendance. Attending classes is mandatory for all students. Participation in group work or teamwork is required whenever such work is assigned. In the case of an emergency that disenables the student from attending classes or completing work, the students expect to communicate with the lecturer or dean as soon as possible. All students must do all assignments and work given to them, otherwise they will not be allowed to attend classes. All students must attend their classes on time. Network and missing assessments. Each student is responsible for making sure that his or her work is done on time. And a student who misses assessments or misses class should talk to his or her professors as soon as possible and seek the lecturer's advice on how to make up. No students who expect to miss classes. These ones you must, I will send you a copy to read for yourselves. You are not going to. So I'll get you some material, but some are already on the website on Planet. Planet. So let us have kindly someone is suggesting, kindly share, sir. It will help us focus on revision. Oh.
Excuse, sir.
Yes, Agwe Robert.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just got a concern when I go to the Planet, and there was a link directing me to the project planning and management study guide. The study is like some kind of document, but I found this thing has taken me directly to Coursera, and in the Coursera it is for me to pay like $49. I don't know whether those things cannot be done free, which are connected to Coursera like that from the university. Thank you.
So when it connected you to IT project management, again it took you to Coursera?
Yeah, there's one on the part that resources which I'm supposed to read, and then when I click on that link, it directed me to Coursera. And in the Coursera there, it's just like for trial, or I have to pay something. Yeah. Is linked to one of
Oh,
the
one of
universities
these
in
one of
UK.
these links I have here, I've given you. Oh, one of the links which
Not this one, the one that I already found on the planet.
Oh, okay.
The one I found on the planet.
Okay. Noted. I think
Yeah.
it will be unfair for you to pay. Anyway, I will, that one now you can do without it if it demands you to pay.
Yeah, but I think you can share the link that you've been sharing this document. I think this will be necessary to get some of the resources.
Yes, I will share
Share
them.
with us.
I will share them. Don't worry. I think after at the end of this lecture, I will share them. This document on either on WhatsApp or something. Is it okay?
No problem. Thank you.
I do not want to, since it's our first day, but we shall continue to cover more. Continue. I'll always be here on this time. Let us begin on time. Be available on time. Thank you very much for attending. Have a very good and good semester.
Thank you. Thank you so much.